what happened when I was 60 is I was running with a neighbor, and we were going up and down a couple miles every morning. And on this one day, I happened to share with her that I had this funny little tingling, numbing type thing in my right leg. And when we were on our last mile, which was an incline, last mile graduated up, I totally could not run. And I'm going, what is going on? It's not like my muscles are fine. I've worked out for 30, 40 years. What's going on? I'm a runner. And led me to the neurologist. So now I'm 60 years old, and we go through all these tests, and a stressful job. And so there's a lot of things was happening at that time too. So, I think, it might be MS, but, I doubt it. You look so good. No, you're walking fine. Nobody could tell anything about you, Pam. So basically that got me to age 60 again. So I've had MS for 15 years. I'd looked at everything. Eat for your blood type. I mean, there wasn't anything out there I didn't throw some kind of money into to figure out. And the only thing is when you find something, it may help for about a nanosecond. And then you still have it. You're still there. You're still with all these debilitating problems, the incontinence, the brain fog, the fatigue, now the restless leg went into spasms and Charlie horses, and I couldn't get out of bed in the morning, and all of this. The biggest why for me, I don't want to be in a wheelchair. Sorry. I'm not going to be in the wheelchair. And I'm well on my way. I'm sorry for the tearing up. But my desire is that strong. So for the successes I've had is incredible. My fatigue is gone. Brain fog is gone. I can sleep through the night, which is, I've got to tell you, probably for 40 years, I've never could sleep over 4 or 5 hours. Okay. So I'm 7 and 8 hours sleeping. I get up in the morning and I don't hurt. That is huge because of back issues that I've always had. I don't hurt anymore. It's just amazing. I can tell you that my energy is in these past 2 years, my energy is up, it's way up. But let me tell you my successes I've had in the last 6 months. They are huge. I can stand up in church and not have to hang on to the back. Sorry. I'm 75 years old. I don't have to hang on to the back of the pew in church. I can stand without any support, any hanging on to anything. I had my last bone density test. Now, mind you, I told you that I was in my 40s when I was diagnosed with osteoporosis, and I can tell you, nothing I did, Fosamax, Boniva, none of it helped. Bone density was getting worse. Osteoporosis was getting worse. Osteopenia was now in my, osteoporosis was in my spine, probably around the lower back where I had the herniated disc is what they surmise. I have now osteopenia in my left hip. Well, let me tell you what. In January, I stuck to it. I got serious about this, and then I had my blood work. And oh my goodness. The doctor said, I don't know what you're doing. But he said, don't stop it. I've had osteoporosis getting worse. And for the first time, I don't have osteoporosis in my spine. It went to osteopenia. And the hip had stabilized. and it was not getting any worse. And the osteoporosis was gone. Is like, oh my gosh, my cholesterol had gone down to 230. So it went from like 300 to 240 to 230 to 222 or something like that. My husband has noticed that I didn't have to hang on to any railing when I had things in my hand on the deck. I could walk down and just not have to hang on. My PT, my physical therapist, was noticing my balance is better, my mobility is getting better, but my husband always had to take my hand. I loved that he could hold my hand, been married a lot of years, and it was pretty nice. He never had to before, but now before he was holding my hand so I could walk decently and get up and down curbs and stuff. And he'd open the door for me when before I'd open my own door, being independent as I was and am. But I allow him to open my door now simply because it was getting too hard. But those are really some great successes. He doesn't have to hold my hand now. I mean, I used to get out of church real quick or not go to church. So I didn't have to walk through all those crowded people or crowded places. And I found myself just a couple Sundays ago going right out in the middle to go and talk to somebody. And it's like, oh, Pam, what are you doing? You're doing this. And it's like, I didn't even realize it. And I thought, oh, what a huge success. This year, I came into the house and couldn't find Ray. I said, Ray, it is 3:30 in the afternoon. It's 100 degrees outside. I've been working out there for 6 hours. I didn't have to come in. I had my water. I didn't even have to go to the bathroom. I said, I'm still astounded. And that has continued. So I am just so excited. I just can't thank Pam enough for can't thank you enough for having this program. You may have MS, but girl, man, sir, MS doesn't have to have you. You choose to be your own advocate. You choose to go for it, and don't be afraid of it. Thank you, Pam. I can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. God bless you and what you do and your family.